everyone, and welcome back to Astronomy Arcade. My name is Victoria, but you can call me Vicky. But today, you can call me Kai. Why is the audio output capture so loud? Anyway, and today is Thursday, which means it's D&D and Space Night.
In his space.
In his space. Hello from the kitchen.
Oh, what are you making?
What
you cooking, Lynn Jersey?
She ain't cooking. It's her vacation. I've been cooking for her.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah. But yeah, it's D&D and Space Night, and God, I have been fucking itching to play because we pre-recorded the last episode, so it's been over a week since we played last time, and I'm hype. So I'm gonna pass it over to our lovely Game Master Grant to take it away. Also, as a public service announcement to everybody watching, or if you're watching the the VOD, if there are technical difficulties, we're really hoping there's not, but there may be. Grant is on a different system. My camera decided that it doesn't like me, but it does like Aiden, so I may have to call him in here because his presence fixed it. I think everybody else's systems are okay, but who knows? So
Don't put that. Don't put that.
I'm gonna knock on my wooden
manifest
desk
shit
now.
Come on.
I'm running Linux. My system is barely stable at the best of times.
Aren't we all? Anyway, Grant?
Dude, felt.
Okay.
Start out strong tonight.
Hey, all right. So last time on Spaceball Z, where we left off, stuff was going on. Yes, that. Kai is having a particularly hard time, but so is Eri. Eri's beginning to realize that maybe their roommate is their mental roommate is kind of a jerk.
Roommate is a wild way to put that, Grant.
I was like, roommate?
Yes, mental roommate.
No.
That's what we're doing. Mental roommate.
Mental roommate.
Yes, you all hatched a plan with your local friend Amryn, with Karta, who is a professional bounty hunter, so you'd think she'd have a few ideas. And you are on your way to potentially lay a trap for a bunch of bandits and either find out where they live and then kick in the door and beat them silly, or murder the whole bunch of them without asking questions because it'll make the next encounter easier. That's essentially where you're at. You just left the spaceport. Yeah, let's go around and have everybody introduce their characters and their current mental state. And
is this a group therapy session?
and how they're feeling
That's
about
what
their
D&D
companions
is.
right now.
You're right.
Because there's some interesting stuff going on with how people feel about each other right now.
That's very true. I forgot about that. I didn't, but I kind of did. As I said in the beginning, my name is Kai. Hi, I'm the heirloom human pilot of our group and the captain of Dawn's Horizon and the Dawnbreaker. I am feeling bad. Anyway, my long lost best friend who came back, who I may or may not have feelings for, Kai has a hard time figuring that stuff out, has been kidnapped along with a member of our team that, like, he's fine, but, like, we have had our differences, but also Kai's not about to let anybody die. We're gonna go save our friends. So she's been having a hard time, and then also got to hang out with her ex-girlfriend who is possessed by a demon, and it's been rough. It's been like a day. It's been a rough day for Kai. And Kai and Leaf are also having a bit of a spat at the moment that is unresolved. But I'll pass it over to Amanda to tell us about Eri.
Hi, I am Erebos, aka Eri. What?
You keep scooching into me.
Yeah, I'm in a different chair, and I keep trying to scoot, and I keep, like, crashing into his chair. Anyway, yeah, I'm the Psionic Warrior Elf of the group. As Grant said earlier, I have a very unfriendly roommate in my mind. And he just pops in whenever he feels like it. Kind of not a huge fan of him, but
I'm gonna start calling my intrusive thoughts roommates.
Yeah, it's
Let's be honest. I don't think that's an emotionally healthy.
And they're the worst roommates ever because they don't pay rent. They don't do anything to
yeah.
contribute.
All they do is make me upsetty spaghetti,
That's
and
just
that's
squatters,
it.
and you should, Anyway.
Anyway, I may or may not have made a deal with him, because I was desperate for answers last week, and now I'm in big trouble. Anyway, yeah, and this is my best friend Brick.
Yes, I play Brick, the tank slash brain cell slash emotional support pet of the group.
What's your
You're like the only one that is like stable and unproblematic right now, actually.
Yeah, Brick's a little angry.
Yeah.
Brick's
Excuse
ready
you.
to.
What is Wonder? Chopped liver?
Oh,
Exactly.
that's true.
Because
what I'm
she's the
saying.
captain.
Wonder is the real
Technically
captain.
true.
I'm just the
Technically
honorary
true.
captain.
For the record, she was
Um,
trying to comfort Kai at the beginning of the day by, snuggling up and being all cuddly.
Was
but
she?
Yeah, that's
There you
cute.
go.
Yeah,
the day
curled up.
before the one you're currently in, before all of the
Oh.
other stuff.
I think I do remember that, yes. Very sweet.
Yes.
Wonder's so good.
But yeah, Brick's ready to try out his new toy.
Hell yeah. And Kyle?
And I am Leaf. As usual, because it feels weird not to do the whole intro. I am your psionic adept hacker elf and companion to our AI friend Bessie, as well as the handler to a growing menagerie of lovely alien critters, including Wonder the Acheron combat hound, and two as yet unhatched alien spider beings, weaver worms. I think I remembered it this time, as well as the dubiously excited handler of a very large number of bunny critters that have decided to stow away on our ship, and related to that, a budding eco-terrorist.
That's
we
my
go.
favorite part.
I like the update to provide context.
Mhm.
And also currently trying to figure out a way to get Kai alone so that I can actually apologize properly, because that just feels wrong to do in front of people.
Fair. And Kai
'Cause
does
Leaf
not want to
doesn't
be
really-
around you right now, so it's making that a little difficult.
It's a conundrum. Because Leaf doesn't really do like vulnerable in front of an audience.
Fair.
That's just gone south for him in the past. So yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else was on your list of things you wanted us to say?
I think that's most of it.
Was that
Yeah,
it?
no.
Also,
Not too
there's new
much.
emotes for all of these
Oh,
There
guys.
are?
pop off, pop off.
They're
Show 'em.
super
Yes.
cute. The chat's probably gonna be weird again and not let me use them. Yup. That's so funny. Hold on one second. It's my chat. I should be able to use my own emotes. Twitch. Anyway,
Yeah, I can't use them either.
That's
hold
fine.
on. There you go.
Yeah.
Ninja just got it.
Yeah.
That one's for Airy.
Yee.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Airy.
Hello.
Brick. Leaf's always had one, but spam
Mhm.
Leafs too.
Yes.
Kai will eventually have one. I just prioritized myself last and ran out of time. Sounds like somebody we all know. Very well. Anyway. And those are free for anybody who follows. You don't have to be a subscriber, so enjoy. But let's get into it.
Yes, indeed, let's. So I just wanted to check one final point of order before we get too far into your travels. You chose to leave Wonder and Artie behind, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want our dog getting hurt. And Artie is concerning.
The dog
Yeah.
can take care of herself.
I
I am more just worried about space in our vehicles.
Mhm.
That too.
We
Okay.
need space for rescue and for passengers. We need space for rescue and prisoners.
Also, any ability I have to like lock the ship and put up anything. I mean, we're in contact with Bessie. We have the long range comm thing with us. Yes.
I've activated all of the electronic defenses and the cyber warfare suite as well before we leave the ship.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, that's actually always active. The only time that's not active is when we're making a warp jump, because I have to choose between all of the high-tech comm systems and like all that craziness and being able to maintain, I want to say shields. I forget which it is. There's like one of the important, like there's one of the safety systems that we don't use during warp jumps, and I don't remember which one it is, but I have it written down, Grant, so
Grant,
if it ever
what are
comes
you-
up, you'll know.
I'm scared.
Put that face away,
Put
Grant.
that face
We
away. We
Stop
don't
it.
even have to worry about this kind of shit right now. Okay. We're not
But it's
doing
okay
that
because
right
someone
now.
disabled our ship, so it's not like we can go anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, not for.
Because I'm
not
pretty
for
sure
a
the
few
consequences
episodes.
of activating our warp drive in an atmosphere would be interesting.
Quite interesting.
Wild.
My favorite, just like real world physics fact about starships is literally any craft capable of interstellar travel within a human lifespan is also a wipe out all life on a planet type weapon. At the low end of output.
It's fun.
Because the mass of a starship slamming into a planet at any appreciable fraction of the speed of light is a world-ending, like, destructive capability.
Speaking of world-ending destructive capability, aka what we're about to do to the bandits, because we're all PS'd.
And also what Rima's threatened to do to us.
Yeah. Oh, that too. Grant,
Mm.
would you like to set the scene?
Yes.
I'll play music
And
for
once
you.
again, we are splitting the party a little bit. Most of the party's up in the air with none other than the lovely Carta, who is slowly, you're determining, getting used to your flight controls on the Ornithopter, which is itself, I might remind you, an experimental vehicle.
She wanted to fly it.
She did want to fly it. She offered to fly it.
She asked
Point of order.
to fly it.
Fine. But she gave you plenty of opportunity to take it back. Anyway, so yes, you are all in the care of Carta, who seems to be handling it so far. We'll see if anything changes in that regard. So Airy, Brick, and Leaf. That is where you are, and it's, you're high above the desert. It's actually a little bit cooler up here. It's kind of nice. You've got a nice view looking down over everything. Carta's not pushing the vehicle too fast, just kind of cruising along. Kai, you are having a wonderful time in the skiff. It's maybe a little warm, but there's a nice breeze.
I am
as
having
the-
a wonderful time, Brick.
Yeah.
What?
There's a
Why are
nice
my
breeze
ears
that keeps
ringing?
you guys just comfortable enough. And the best part is whenever you step out on deck, Amron has made sure that this thing is pleasant to be on. There is a lot of shade cloth, plenty of hand railings. You're able to move around this thing a little unsteadily, but without too much risk to yourself. And that's also where Satsi and Thaddeus are. Thaddeus seems to be holding on for dear life, and Satsi seems to be trying to distract/entertain him right now.
Excellent.
So that's where all of you are. It's been about an hour since you left the settlement on Anopsis 4, and you have slowly been winding your way through canyons and up into the mountains just outside it. Occasionally you get glimpses of what looks like a vast open wasteland on the other side, but at the moment, Aaron seems to be taking you to a very specific place, and she doesn't seem to have been kidding that it would be a long trip.
How long are we talking?
She said half the day.
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought you were gonna be like, a week.
No, I'm not.
Oh, shit.
Oh no,
Told you,
Grant!
technical difficulties. Hold on, he'll come back in a second. It's fine.
Our DM is gone.
Everything will be fine. I'm gonna pause.
We can do whatever we want
It's
now.
gonna be fine. Oh,
We beat Rima. She's okay.
here.
Everything's fine. The day is saved.
I don't know what the hell that was.
it might happen again.
I touched.
We'll never know.
I touched absolutely nothing.
I'll start the music again. Get you back.
Yeah, it's great. Where did I leave off? What was the last thing all of you heard? Me proclaiming your deaths, or what?
What?
You said it was gonna be a long trip.
Half a day.
It's going to be a long trip.
Yeah.
Yes, half a day. I'm not going to make you guys travel for a week. Not yet. Anyway, so this is the situation you're in. Who's going first? What are you guys doing to keep yourselves occupied?
Harry's kind of just like deep in thought, but also admiring. Or it's nighttime, right? Is it nighttime? Is it daytime? I forgot.
Middle of the day, middle of the morning at this point.
Okay, I just like admiring the clouds and the scenery while he's deep in thought. Yeah.
Okay. So far, you haven't had any intrusions of the mental kind.
Sick.
What is Brick up to? And here's another question for all of you in the Ornithopter. Are you flying with the doors open? Or do you have them closed?
Closed now that you mentioned it, because that seems important.
Okay, if you need to open them and then move around the cabin, you do have hook-in points that allow you to travel through it. So you can do so without being thrown completely from the aircraft. However, if you don't hook in,
Gotcha.
things get bad very quickly.
Okay.
We learned that in the prequel.
That's a
no.
relative
That's true.
term. Brick could probably survive the fall.
Oh, Brick would be fine. Brick would just bounce. Bumbles bounce, you know?
That's the nice thing about Bumbles.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm pretty thoroughly
I
strapped
love that
in.
movie, man.
Okay,
Oh.
so are you up in the...
I'm in the Ornithopter because Kai didn't want me in the skiff.
Mm-hmm.
I remember. I was curious where in the Ornithopter are all of you?
I
I mean,
would,
there
In the
is a
front
seat next
seat.
to... In the front seat? Okay, so you're hanging out with Carta.
yeah, I would be in the near the gunner positions ish.
Okay. And
In
Leaf's
case.
just kind of in the main cabin as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Strapped in with like a full crash harness.
Okay. Leaf is not going anywhere. Yeah. Carta's kind of just been making small talk the entire time, just occasionally, describing a control to Leaf, who seems to know the most about the controls, and saying, what does this do? Stuff along those lines. And occasionally, just turning to Crystals and saying, so have you ever flown something like this?
Nope. No, I have not. Have I, Grant?
Just kiss already. Just kidding. Brick doesn't actually say it. Brick doesn't actually say it. Brick is thinking it, but he's not actually going to say it.
Anyway.
Here's
I can fly this thing if the two of you want to hop in back.
He just goes red.
No,
I'm kidding. You seem like you're having fun.
Oh yes.
Looking at the sky.
What?
It's very fun.
Don't
Why
worry
are you
about
so
it, Brick.
red, buddy? You feeling all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If anything, with the two of you teasing Aerie, you just see Carta kind of just smile and go quiet for a minute and just continue flying. Meanwhile, while Aerie is being teased up in the helicopter by everybody else, Kai, what are you up to?
I think Kai. So I started because I know you said there's a seat next to Amryn, and that's kind of the only area in the cockpit of the skiff.
Yeah, in the cabin.
Yeah, in the cabin. So I probably went to the back a little while ago, checked on Satsi, was chatting with her and Thaddeus, making sure Thaddeus doesn't die. God, I'm so nervous. Thaddeus is and no one watches Dimension 20, and y'all should, because I am going to make so many references, but Thaddeus is our Galir. And if anyone that finds this stream knows what I'm talking about, here or on YouTube, just Thaddeus is our Galir. Anyway, but I probably went back up with Amryn, and I think I've been talking to her about just trying to get a better idea of where we're going, because the skiff is closed. I'm confused about what a skiff is. Is the skiff closed in? You said there's shade cloth. What's a skiff?
I hate to potentially bear the wrath of the mouse, but Episode 6 of Star Wars, those were skiffs that Jabba and his cronies were using. Those are skiffs.
Would you like a less
small
reference-based
open top
description?
vehicles, or
Open top.
think small
Low?
open top water vehicles, typically low, but these are hovering over the ground.
picture a pontoon boat, like one of those ones that has like the two big pontoons in the front with like the mesh stretched between it, except that it's hard, solid.
Like what they use on the bayou. Anyway.
Sure. Ah, I found a picture. Yes, I understand now. Everything makes so much more sense. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's like a portable barge.
Yeah, on the bayou.
Yes.
Anyway,
Only this is highly advanced and drives over land.
yeah. Anyway,
Pull up my banjo.
Why that's so right now.
anyway, but the I imagine it's pretty loud on the outside, but the cabin is relatively quieter.
Yeah, it deafens things quite a bit.
Cool. Yeah, I think me and Amrit have been just chatting because I'm trying to get a better idea about like where we're going, like what the situation there is, and literally anything she knows about the bandit situation. What is so funny? What is so Forrest? What? Not Forrest. I don't know. They can't speak. They're laughing so hard.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, I don't know why the bayou and the banjo killed me. I don't know why.
It's okay.
You guys,
She
you guys
tried
have-
to recover, scooted off screen, made eye contact with me, and started dying again.
It's okay, you don't have to worry about that. Soon you'll have a character who speaks like this too. Don't you
Christ.
worry, I've been waiting to bring this voice
God.
out.
So that's what's happening on the skiff. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'm sorry. Continue,
So
Oh,
please.
yes,
no.
where will Amron begin? Yeah, Amron starts by just saying, well, the place we're going is it's essentially a canyon that's overlooking multiple entrances to this trail. There's a small space where we can hide the vehicles and not be seen. The flying thing can of course land on top of it. That'll probably be easiest. For the rest of us, it's a little bit of a hike extra, but we can still get up there. The benefit is we can see them before they can see us, and there are a lot of hiding places up top that, mean we can lay a nice little surprise for them if we want to.
Question. Because it's been so long, are we still doing the swapperoo thing?
Yes,
Just
I
making
think
sure.
that's still the plan. We'll
Okay,
go,
cool.
It is.
We'll go over the plan like once we land
Sick.
and we're all together again. Yeah, but
Cool.
Finalize the plan.
yes.
Get it.
We have a plan. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yes, because
Burp.
Kai is trying to be a better captain.
Boo. You're killing it.
So Amron continues and says, that's where we're going. What else did you want to know?
I mean, I feel like we just don't know what one might say. Grant. We have no idea what we're up against. So he literally said that before we started the stream. Oh, puppy! Hi, Forrest.
Well,
This is what I do when we are streaming to entertain him.
That's okay.
Hug of war.
He means
well, I
entertainment.
mean, they're bandits, so don't expect them to be like hardened military. You scare them, they'll run, or you make it clear that they're going to get their butts kicked, they'll run. They're not interested in dying to the last guy. That also being said, all of their tactics are slightly different, and they are unscrupulous at the best of times. So that's kind of what you're getting into.
Okay. But like, as
They
far
wouldn't
as
have done-
like big surprise kind of things, anything you know about them as far like I know these like
They're heavier armed than you think they are.
okay, that's good to know. Yeah.
Ah, good.
I mean,
Sorry.
most of the time I do well because I just blast through there at full speed. It's harder for them to hit, and I've insulated this thing so much that EMP doesn't really do much to it, so I can usually get through. Usually. Then the side blade comes out, and they usually decide, okay, they'd rather live. So we'll see if that still tracks. Who knows what's going on with them these days? But that's kind
I
of
keep
what
forgetting
to
that
expect.
Emran is actually a warrior.
Yeah.
a more than adept one, I might add. Anyway,
I'm not in that vehicle.
but anyway, but that's, I mean, expect them to be heavily armed, but also expect them not to, expect them to want to save their skins.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are undisciplined, I think, is the best.
Oh no.
It's okay,
Goodbye.
he'll come back in a second. They're undisciplined. And we're gonna beat them. That's what Amryn said. And we're going to win this battle.
Yes.
And it will be one for the history books. Welcome back.
I would very much like to see the look on their
You cut
face when
out
I melt
their,
one of them.
Grant, you cut out it. They're undisciplined.
I filled in the rest. It's okay. We're gonna win.
Yes. It's fine. It's fine. This is gonna go well.
It's fine. It's good. We're good. We're good. We're dealing with it. It's okay. Technical difficulties.
And if all else fails, we've got enough explosives to bring the cliffs down on top of them.
Exactly.
Yep.
I can hear it in Leaf's voice now. I have a bad idea.
I have another really bad idea.
Kai just gets like a
What is
little,
it?
like a little like twinge of a headache in the back of her head, and she's like, "Motherfucker." Leaf's doing some stupid shit.
Harry's like, do tell. And I was just like,
Yes, and we transition to that up in the helicopter. Go for it.
oh. And
Okay.
I'm like, anything to get away from the embarrassment. What's your plan, Leaf?
Well, as you can see, I'm shaping some charges.
You brought those on the flying vehicle?
The detonator's not the
And
detonators.
And in her hurry to turn around and look, the comm switch turns on, and Kai, you just hear that over the comms.
I left the detonators with Kai.
I'm sitting with.
I'm crazy, not stupid.
I'm sitting with Amryn, and I just look at Amryn, and I'm assuming she kind of gives me a glance out of the corner of her eye, and I'm like, I don't. They're out of my control, fully and completely.
Amryn kind of cranes her neck to look out of the cabin and notice. And do you do the same?
Sure, yeah.
You notice the ornithopter do just a sudden dip, as Carta apparently just loses control for a second.
We have comms.
Everyone.
We can talk back to them if the comms are on, right?
Uh-huh.
I click them on for just a second. Watch how you're flying that thing. I would like that to come back in one piece, and then I turn it back off.
All three of you on the ornithopter make a reflex save, please.
Oh, fuck.
Hold on.
Okay.
Wait, where's that?
16.
1 moment. 13.
You'd think, as someone who does this literally every week, I would have my character sheet actually in front of me before we started streaming.
It's okay. Sometimes
It's
I
okay.
forget dice.
15.
I can. Okay. Leaf, you managed to not drop the explosives capable of dropping an entire cliff.
Christ.
They're high explosives and they're not contact sensitive. I could literally throw them in the fire pit. They'd be fine.
Yes. Brick, you managed to hold on to something and avoid going all over the place. Ari, you just kind of do a roller coaster wave for a second as Carta brings the vehicle under control again. All of you notice a noticeable shudder in the ornithopter for a moment, and you hear Carta just kind of go, "Is that a normal thing this thing does?"
No clue.
Don't feel like it is.
Only if you make sudden changes in altitude.
Maybe
What kind
you
of
should be up here, Leaf.
What kind of aircraft doesn't do sudden changes in altitude? Okay.
Ornithopters. The
Just
wings
keep-
don't like it.
You guys have tested this thing before, right?
Yes,
They're
it's experimental and we've been
test.
testing it.
I haven't. Not me. Not us.
Grant, is it actually? This is not actually an experimental vehicle, right? This is actually just like a
It is
normal
a
vehicle.
very
Oh
experimental
no, you're right. This
vehicle.
was the very
Query-
experimental one.
Yes, Query
Yeah,
gave
this-
it to you at a steep discount.
I don't think
Yes,
I've
I
even
remember
flown
that.
it yet.
No.
None of us have. This is the first time.
No, we're testing this for our
And you guys
what would you call?
You guys didn't see fit to tell me, even though this is a cool vehicle and everything. You didn't see fit to tell me this.
I was in a bad mood.
You seem to be doing okay. I can fly it if you prefer.
I think I'll take my flight hours over yours. No offense.
I
I'll take my flight hours.
I click the thing on with a little smirk, and I just go. If you guys need to land, we can switch out, and I can handle piloting it if you need to.
Hey, I practiced in the simulator.
We're gonna
fine.
die.
Okay, fine. And I click it off.
Oh my god!
Let me know if you need anything.
Ari, you notice just this smirk cross Carta's face, and as she mutters to herself, I've always liked a challenge.
She's gonna.
So yeah.
Good luck, guys.
You were highly experimental, and this is its maiden voyage.
She shrugs and says, "Okay, well, I'll put myself against any pilot anytime. Let's do this."
Brick takes the power cell out of his heavy plasma cannon.
I'm intrigued and also terrified by your confidence.
I'm actually going to plug in and run diagnostics just to see how the bird's flying.
Run a repair check for a diagnostic for me.
I strapped an extra seatbelt. Sorry.
You got double seatbelts. You
Yeah.
just found another one, and you're like, this is good.
The middle one, I fall it over to me.
Like tying them together.
And also, while you're doing this,
22.
you notice Carta reach for the throttle and pull it forward, and all of a sudden, those of you on the ground notice this thing just pulls ahead of you and starts banking off to the side. She seems to be starting to put it through some paces.
Can you
22,
do a
you
loop?
said.
Yeah.
I just
Can you do a loop? I want to see how the systems handle it.
Try spinning, that's a good trick.
I'm not there. I can't say anything. Did she turn off their comms?
No.
Apparently she hasn't turned them off yet. You're the one who's been going in and out.
Oh, so I can still hear them. Okay, excellent.
I know the
hear-
comms are on
I
because
hear.
I can hear the feedback in my head.
Okay, I hear Leaf say
But-
the thing about the loop-de-loop, and I'm like, they are gonna get themselves fucking killed before we even get there. And you know what? I have to trust them because I'm trying to be a better captain. So I'm just gonna, and I like sit there and I'm like, Amber, do you ever work with people, or are you kind of solo gig most of the time?
I work with Kimran all the time and a bunch of initiates. Sometimes you just have to tell them to knock it off. You notice the ornithopter starts taking a steep incline. And over the comms you hear Carta say, "Well, if I'm going to do a loop-de-loop, I'd better get us some extra altitude just in case."
Is everybody strapped in?
Are none of you going to? I flick the thing on. Are none of you going to? I sit there for like a good like I try to not say anything, and I'm like, no. Are none of you going to stop her from doing this? None of you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She
Would
seems
you-
to
would
really
you-
like
the
this.
controls. I don't know what I would do.
She's having fun. I think.
and you hear Carta over the comms crackle over and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, Captain. Would you like to give me an order to stop?"
You're not gonna follow it anyway.
Give me a
I would
try.
just prefer that you didn't kill my crew.
Not quite an order, but I'll go with it. And all of you on board the ornithopter notice it levels out.
Aries just like,
Turn the comms off again, and I get up, and I'm like, I'm gonna take a walk, Cameron. You need anything for the back?
I reach over and do turn off the comms this time.
good idea.
Oh, that's what that switch is for.
Yeah, she said have fun. I assumed that was, an order.
I think I peed a little.
Do you need to clean yourself up, big guy?
I don't know.
Are you
We
okay?
have bottles for that.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm not on that ship.
I would like, for the record, I do not handpick a bottle.
I'm so happy to be on the skiff right now. It's incredible. I made a very good choice, I think. I would have strangled Carta at this point. Or Leaf. Not sure which, but one of them.
Both
Look, I
simultaneously.
use humor to cope with stress.
No.
It was part of the, psychology training that I kind of read the manual for.
Now you have a doctorate. Kind
Well, I mean, I read all the material for one. That counts for something, right?
Anyway.
They wouldn't let me take the exams.
How far away
Anyway,
Something
not
about
much time has
traumatizing all the
passed, but
teachers.
for the sanity of all, I shall allow it to skip. It is past midday and into the afternoon by the time you get to the place that Amryn has pointed out to you. She pulls behind a bit of a crevice of rock that's hidden from the main path and powers down the skiff. It slowly lowers onto struts and just sits there. And
Hey,
from
Grant?
there she starts. Yes,
Did you ever tell me the result of my diagnostics check?
I
Oh, yeah.
didn't.
He got a 24, I think.
22.
22.
Everything was working relatively well. It was getting a little warm in the engine compartment, but it seemed to be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so anyway, Amryn starts unlashing supplies and getting them ready to go up, and just looks at the available muscle and says, unless one of you wants to get in that power armor, this is going to take a while. Thaddeus kind of glances at it and says, I
No.
could try.
No.
Oh,
That-
okay.
No. Thaddeus,
Although,
really
Thaddeus, if you're interested in that, we can get you
you
the
guys
training.
are not there, are you?
No, I don't think we're
No,
there.
you're actually noticing the ornithopter
Damn it.
kind of circling. It's
He
as if
breaks
Carter's
my
trying to
baby.
decide where to land. Satsi points at Thaddeus and then picks up a couple pieces of food. One is kind of a candy bar that's been sitting in the sun. She does to it and then points at Thaddeus and then picks up essentially a piece of hardtack and then goes and then taps it against the armor and then points at Thaddeus and then points at the armor and nods.
Satsi. I take her aside and I go away from Thaddeus's earshot. Satsi, let me show you something over here 1 second. We can't put him in the fucking power armor because he's gonna find a way to fall down the hill when we're like at the top and like roll all the way down, destroy the power armor somehow, and then Brake's not gonna be able to do his thing. I have no offense to him, zero trust in Thaddeus, just none.
What has Thaddeus done to earn all of this animosity?
He
He's the reason.
lost my boy.
The greatest redemption arc of all, Thaddeus Crawl.
What is
Thaddeus, okay, hold on. Does Thaddeus suddenly have like proficiency with power armor that I am unaware of?
Yeah,
I'm the only one in the party that does.
yeah, I think so. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Sachi just writes out, well, I mean, it might hurt the power armor more than Thaddeus, but we want him alive, don't we?
You know that scene in like
The
Iron
climb
Man
might
3
kill him.
where they're like testing the experimental power armor and one like twists around with the dude inside of it? That's what's gonna happen.
I need to know, what kind of climb is this? Is this like we're going on a difficult hike or we are climbing a mountain?
It's a steep hike.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Is this the
absolutely
kind of
not.
steep hike that I would die on? That's an important question.
I think Kai would
No.
find it.
No.
Oh,
Me,
no.
Vicky.
I don't know. I haven't been hiking with you, so I'm not
Well,
entirely sure.
I would like you to make a guess. And then I'll tell you how good I am at hiking.
I seem to remember you talking about Alaska and having some issues.
Okay.
So if Kai is of similar skill, then let's just say it looks challenging.
Okay. I think if she's... Okay, so you're saying that... I am the worst hiker I know, and I know a lot. So I think Thaddeus will be fine without the power armor. It's minus. I've tricked you. I don't love the... Okay, you know what? Do we still have... Shit. No. Okay. Fine. Okay.
Isn't it just the comms and the ornithopter that are off? That doesn't like
We're in normal comm range.
state. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna like.
Yeah.
How?
The-
Amron.
they would
Like you
get an
could use
alert.
personal comms.
Amron. How long approximately is it gonna take us to get up there and get back down if we have to do multiple trips of this grocery list?
30 minutes each way. It's a bit of a walk.
Oh, that's nothing. We can do that. I'm just gonna have Brick come down and get his power armor himself.
Okay.
I don't trust anyone else to wear it. So I get on comms for a second and I'm like, Brick, when you guys land, come down this way and you can get your power armor because I'm not about to carry that up to you. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, great. Love ya.
Hey, Carter, can you just get me close to them?
What?
Sure.
Hey,
Carter
Grant, how
says
heavy
not.
is the power armor? In kilograms?
Heavy.
It's like
50? Is it? I thought I saw it today on
no,
the sheet.
it's
Let me
it's more
see.
than that. I'm pretty sure it's more substantial. I just can't look it up because I'll crash Zoom.
What chapter is it in? 5?
Chapter 5.
I know right now all the other things we have on the skiff and their weights. And if it's like... You said the skiff can carry 1,000 kilograms, right? There, unless this thing is 900 kilograms, we don't have a problem.
Where would it say how heavy it is?
In the chart.
It should be in the
No,
item
don't.
weight table.
I don't see it.
Power armor, 30 kilo.
Why do it matter?
No, that's the backup gen, right?
What's the...
Because I'm trying to figure out if it is below the threshold where I can use control object on the power armor.
I think you're too far away.
Oh.
Yeah, but once I just suddenly really need the answer to this.
Okay. You
I
can
don't-
look
I don't
Okay,
see
so-
while
it
you look
for
that up, we're gonna start bringing stuff up.
Yes.
Have fun. I'm just figuring
Yeah.
this out.
Yeah.
Responding to Brick, Carta says, I can definitely try getting you closer. And she starts... You guys start hearing the ornithopter approaching closely near the edge of the canyon. and
Can you not land on us? Thank you.
Oh, she's not landing.
You
Not
hear this a slight screech of metal, and all of you jostle a little bit. Oh, sorry.
How close are we?
You could make the jump. You might take damage.
That's fine. Are we like what, 50 feet above them?
You're a good 20 meters.
I didn't bring that.
Oh,
many
Do you want me to
things.
levitate you
We
down?
don't use freedom units. Nope. And that Brick opens up the door, throws his helmet on,
Brick, are
and
you
just
kidding me?
uses and goes.
We
It's
had
at the
parachutes,
back.
Brick!
I had Captain America this shit.
What?
Oh, it's fine.
I turn on my comms. Brick, we had parachutes.
Yep.
Fall damage, 60 feet.
Okay.
Jesus.
Make a tumble check for me, please.
Oh, tumble. I'm actually probably not horrible at those.
Can you tumble? Did you go to tumbling class when you were a toddler at the gymnasium?
I remember that.
I did actually.
It's a soldier skill. 15.
The closest I ever got to gymnastics.
Right.
Yeah.
That
You
and
just
those
don't
parties that
fucking
people would have.
agree.
Mm-hmm.
15
What?
for tumble.
I'm sorry.
15. Okay, now I need to look up the rules for tumble. This is.
I
not a
should
good
probably
time.
look those up at some point. I have a rank in that.
How much damage can I really take? Come on.
It's a lot.
I can add some special damage to it as well.
Why?
No.
Because you're falling onto rocks and you turned into a fucking goldfish.
Oh, well, that's different.
I mean,
What
that's wild
odds?
magic. I'm willing to throw in some wild magic if necessary. Okay. I'll give it to you as if it was 10 feet shorter than it is,
Okay.
which
Thank
is
you.
the equivalent of... Shoot. Yeah, whatever.
50.
Yes. Which means... oh my god, how are you getting this lucky? 8. Okay. You take 18 points of damage, and you're pretty sure you feel your ankle go pop.
Oh.
And Brick, you now have a sprain,
Brick!
and
You done this shit!
and you can only move at a speed of 2 meters per round.
And how do we fix that?
Put power armor on.
Yeah.
That's
The power armor's move speed's not actually going to be affected by your ability to move. It's just going to make you hurt.
Yeah, Brick's fine.
No, it is because he has to step into the boot of the stuff. Anyway.
Well, getting you into the power armor is gonna suck.
You can fix it with a nice little treat injury check, or you can use one of your healing items on it. So all of you turn around to see just Brick leap
Land.
from the leap from the ornithopter and land and stumble.
Can I lean out and shoot him with
Rick!
a stem dart?
No, I just.
He's your
Sure.
problem now, Kai.
Thanks.
I don't say that. I don't say that.
Okay.
No.
I walk over to him and I'm like, "You're a dumbass. Get up."
I thought that was gonna be a lot cooler than it was.
I like help you get up.
I'm good.
Are
I'm
you
just
sure?
faithful.
Yep.
You don't seem good.
Nope, I'm good. And I pull out one of my
Somebody
stim
stab
darts
him
and
with
just-
something.
Because I have a bunch that I've never used.
Cool.
Okay, roll some healing.
Yeah.
That doesn't fully take care of the sprain, though.
Oh, God damn it.
Also, for the record, Grant, just moving inventory wise, I have notes.
Oh, right, you wanted a
Ooh.
list.
When we yes, when we like get stuff off the ship, I'm giving each Satsi, Thaddeus, and Amryn 5 class 1 stim packs and 1 class 2 each. I have it written
Okay.
down. Don't worry. And
Okay.
I'm leaving most of the stuff that was on that ship supplies on the skiff. Except we'll take like I don't know, like 2 cases of rations up with us. I don't know.
Did
One
you bring any
case?
other camping supplies?
Yes, I brought sleeping bags.
It was
Okay,
specified.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the Discord. I
And
brought camping stuff.
We bring all the sleeping bags as well. I brought 10, just in case. After we get our buddies back, we have to sleep before we go. I came prepared.
I have extra spoons as well.
Extra
in case
spoons.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Did you
So-
remember to pack them? Okay.
Yes.
Um,
And the soup. No.
Well, with a little bit of a gimp, Brick picks up the boxes and Thaddeus and
No,
just starts
don't
walking.
put. Okay.
okay, you how much does that fill up your carry capacity? Out of curiosity.
Oh, it probably. I would max it to where I'm not encumbered.
Okay.
I don't. Let me.
We have the
really-
equivalent of like a cooler type thing that we can use to transport food, right?
Yeah.
I brought some of the weird alien fruit cut up for snacks.
Are they like
Okay.
apple slices?
Are we just going on a camping trip right now?
Yeah,
Essentially.
camping episode.
This is our
Grant,
road
I
trips.
actually don't know what the power armor does to my carrying capacity. It's not specified anywhere.
Well, the rations are surprisingly light. They're only 2.5 kilograms per case, and Thaddeus is a man, and I don't know how many kilograms a man is.
He's light. He's not
What is he like? 55?
I don't know numbers.
something
in
like that.
kilograms.
55, 60 at most.
It's like
I'm sorry.
130.
It's run on a miniaturized fusion reactor. I hadn't read this part of your book since you updated it.
Yeah, it's like a Fallout.
You're wearing
References.
Brick is wearing a fusion reactor.
Super
Every,
cool.
Like
every time he
Fallout.
gets out of the
To
power
be
armor,
fair,
he has
that's a lot
sunburn.
safer than Leaf wearing a fusion reactor.
Yeah.
Because Leaf
Okay.
would tinker with it.
All right, shall we start our walk up to our spot?
Yeah.
Yes, Brick, you're in exceeding amounts of pain on the way.
Ow.
And
I
moving
take-
very slowly.
I take one of the boxes from you.
Okay.
Maybe both,
Oh.
actually.
And yeah, you make it up to the edge of the cliff overlooking what you now realize is this huge open area that leads into more cliffs, back into the cliffs that you were just in, and down onto a what looks like just long slope leading down to the wastelands. And Amryn kind of points out a ring of boulders that seem to have been set up here a while ago, and using some of her powers, she manages to shift some weeds and stuff that have covered the area, and partially disguised it, and reveals a campsite that has been kind of left there for a while, and says, if I'm ever caught out later in the evening, I try to stay here. It's easier. She pulls out some sort of lantern sort of thing and puts it in the middle. when we turn this on, the critters kind of stay away, and it's not very easily seen from over the edge of the cliff, usually.
How nice.
So, like, where are we gonna do this?
Well,
Are we still in the helicopter?
No.
No, ornithopter?
y'all landed, right?
Carta's trying to figure out where to land right now. She's
Oh.
kind of hovering over the other edge, over the edge of the cliff behind where you guys are setting up camp, and let's see how this goes.
Can I try to help her with like some sort of like navigation check on the ground?
Crack 2 glow sticks.
It takes her a few minutes longer than it takes you guys to get up there, but she does eventually actually touch down in a relatively clear space without bumping the vehicle again.
Nice.
And yeah, after a few moments, the wings shut down and the doors open.
Good job. Thanks for flying. Bye. She runs up.
As you leave and close the door behind you, you're pretty sure you see her saying something, but you don't catch it.
Does Brick catch it? No, Brick's not in the car. Does Leaf catch it?
It essentially like, crystals, not without me. Where are you going?
Closing the door and standing over here.
Ari runs over and I toss a sleeping bag to him. Oh, welcome to the ground.
Thank you, thank you.
Yep, ground's great.
I'm like trembling a little bit.
You need medical assistance, Brick, I think.
Nope.
And actually, I can provide that. And I open my backpack. I have a first aid kit. Can I try to fix his ankle?
Roll it.
I think he was gonna say treat injury
damn
check.
it.
We'll find out in just a second. I'm gonna roll it.
If you roll bad, just re-roll it.
Exactly. He'll have no idea.
Can
Until
you
he watches
hear that?
stream.
You're back, Grant.
The thing is, you guys don't pause for me at all, so I hear all of that.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
no.
Yes. Yes, roll a treat injury check, but
Okay,
also
so
you'll have to
listen.
persuade Brick to sit down so you can treat him.
So listen, I'm a little bitch, and I did roll a 2 at first, and I was like, hey, he's still not here. I'll roll again for funsies, and I rolled a 1. So I don't normally cheat, okay?
There's another crack, and Brick, you're feeling even worse.
I'm so sorry. Okay, you know what? And I just take out one of the class 2 stim packs that I have, and I just stab you. I'm so sorry.
All right, Brick, you feel the pain lessen. However, your ankle is looking very swollen now.
Wait, so does that not fix? How do we fix?
Wait, that's not how the stim packs work.
Whoa.
How do we fix him? I don't understand.
I thought stim packs heal all.
Fine.
This is Vicky asking a question.
We've established that stim packs can heal gaping chest wounds.
Yes, on me.
Yeah. Yeah, hold the phone, man.
Many times.
Hold on.
I want to see how far you guys would.
But I
find
I am
buddy.
fascinated by the way this is playing out.
No, it's beginning to work its magic. It's just you do a little more damage to Brick before you heal him.
I'm sorry. I just keep saying I'm sorry.
Nope,
Please.
you're good.
No,
It's
please.
getting better.
I'm sorry.
Ow.
I get some ice out of whatever fucking cooler we have the rations in, and I put a little bag of it on your ankle. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna touch you
my
anymore.
God.
And I go and I sit on the other side of the campsite.
It's
I'm sorry.
fine.
Brick, are you okay?
Yep, I'm great.
Here, have a little
And somewhere
snack.
in the back of your mind, you hear Artie's voice say, "But the Class B diagnostic."
You don't have Artie's voice right now.
Who is that? I don't know who that is.
I wouldn't have a foot if Artie was here.
It's true.
You'd probably have something better. Who knows? Anyway,
Oh, fuck, that's a good point.
Anyway.
so yes, Amryn and Satsi are essentially putting together a camp for everybody, and Karta's doing some last checks on the aircraft, make sure she didn't nick it too badly, and
Yeah.
getting it stowed away, so to speak.
Can I take a look at it?
Sure.
Just to, I don't know what that would be.
Roll a repair
Oh,
check.
I have. Oh no, I don't have vehicle empathy for that. Because I was gonna say I can just touch it and know what's up, but I can't.
There's a big scrape on the side.
You said repair check.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's very good. It's a Math. Oh god, all the windows disappeared. Sorry. 25.
25.
Yeah.
There's a ding on the tail, where she seems to have caught a rock. But aside from that, it seems to be holding out pretty well. You notice there's a lot of pinging coming from the engines. You're not entirely sure what's up with that because you've never flown it and never put it through its paces.
Okay. I did bring the electrical and mechanical toolkits, but I don't think I'm going to worry about that right now because we're not taking that for this. Yes, I did bring it. It's on the list, Grant.
Okay.
It's on the
Okay.
it's still on the skiff.
Okay.
I didn't bring it up
Yeah,
the hill, but I'm saying
those literal tool chests.
yes.
Right.
Yeah, I put them on the skiff.
Okay.
Also, because I forgot to actually send it to you, but I actually have an explicit inventory list of what I brought and where it is.
As did I.
Okay.
It's written
Cool.
down.
There's
Cool.
two.
Good to know.
Um
Good to know.
Yes. But I
And whose bags I stashed stuff in.
I have a stupid amount of power cells.
good.
So do I.
All right. I think
Which is funny because I have nothing that uses them.
after I check on the ship, or not the ship, the ornithopter for a second, and see that it's not about to explode. I go back over to the rest of the group, but I'm just like, okay. Shall we go over our plan of attack one more time?
Yeah.
Figure out when we're gonna actually do this.
Satsi runs over and leaves Amryn to finish erecting the rest of the shade cloth, and we're just like, hey. But yes, Satsi comes over and joins you.
Okay. Yeah, Amryn's...
Thaddeus goes and helps.
Okay. Well, he's kind of important.
Well, he just says, but I mean, my only real job is to stand and be bait and then be switched out with people.
You're
right?
not wrong. Okay, that's fine. So
Okay.
You could shoot a gun if you wanted.
No.
That would not go well.
No.
We
Okay.
need to get that. We need to get that kid some training.
He holds up and brandishes the broom that he brought with him. This will be my weapon of choice. It's fine.
At
Why
least
would
some
you be
staff
walking
training.
in the desert with a broom.
all right.
Like we've got to get that kid at least some quarterstaff training or something.
Anyway. Does Carta come over too? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Carta comes over and she's brought her gear from the ornithopter and puts it down and kind of just leans on that rifle that she's been bringing with her everywhere and says, I assume I'm taking pot shots from a distance, or would you like me up close?
No, I think at range is the best place to have you.
To pick off the stragglers.
Yeah. As
I
far
can do that.
okay, so main goals here. The main plan is Thaddeus and Satsi. You guys act as if you're just walking through, which I'm still not super convinced is gonna work, but these guys aren't that smart, so sure.
Well, I mean, if someone's watching for them approaching and we're out of sight, and then when you see them coming, we start walking, that might do it.
No, dumb idea. Let's go. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Brick doesn't actually do that.
Oh my god. I just mean I'm hoping they take the bait. Cause I don't know about y'all, but I wouldn't go here by myself. I wouldn't just walk through this. But okay. So as soon as we get some bandits approaching, Amryn, how likely is it that they're gonna start taking shots from farther away than we anticipate? Or are they more brawlers?
They're gonna try and shake people down first, if they can. If
That's
it comes
what we
to a
want.
fight, well, some of them will keep their distance. Some of them will get up close and personal.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Where do you want me?
Hold on. So, Satsi and...
Damn.
I just need to go through this in order. Me, Vicky.
Yep.
Okay.
Satsi and Thaddeus walking through. As soon as the bandits converge on them, we do the switcheroo with Thaddeus and Aerie. Aerie will be up here. Is that too far out of range for you, or is that okay?
I think that is good.
Grant?
I'm gonna say it's good.
What is the range on your
I don't know right
switch
now.
bullshit?
One moment.
Can't look it up for you. Please
Right.
look
Let me
up
try and
dimensions.
find
I got you.
I am
It's
unable
gonna
to
take
do
me a
my
second to
DM
set all that
thing.
tab
It's okay.
open.
It's okay. It's not your fault.
We'll figure that out. Keep going with the plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
If not here, then we can find a place closer that Thaddeus can hide in once he switches. The rest of us need to be placed at different places around the... What is this called?
Perimeter.
Canyon rim.
Canyon, thank you. My brain kept saying cavern, and I'm like, that's not right. The rest of us need to be placed at different spots around the canyon. Brick, obviously, closer is better, because you're going to have to run out and do some damage. It's maybe...
Satsi scribbles a note and says, maybe Brick's down there with us, just out of sight, around a corner.
Brick should
I
be...
mean, I'd love to like cut them off from the direction they come.
Leaf, how close do you have to be to make someone invisible?
I have to touch them.
And then afterwards?
You've got 90 minutes of invisibility as long as I don't fall unconscious.
Great. I want you to make Brick invisible right before we send Satsi and Thaddeus out, and Brick, you just follow behind them.
Yeah.
After that, perhaps maybe I go with Ari so that when they swap, I can make Thaddeus invisible and we can get him to safety.
Okay.
Or do you want me in the fight?
I would prefer... whatever you think is best. And Carta, I'll have you... She's just gonna move on from that. Whether you react like that in real life or not, in D&D or not.
I think he does look shocked.
Yeah. And, Carta is, I'm gonna have you stationed in a good spot where you can do your thing with that very large gun.
Sounds good. I also brought some cable with me just in case you want me to shift. I'll have it ready to go so I can get down that cliff quick.
Great. Oh, speaking of which, I brought 2 climbing gear things. One of which they're on the skiff. One of which I might use. I'm not sure. Where am I gonna be? That's a great
I
question.
have a grapple gun if anyone needs it.
Yeah, but what?
A grappling gun? Grapple hook thing?
Oh!
If anyone
Yes,
needs
you
it,
do.
you
And
borrow
I
it.
should teach you how that works.
I wouldn't recommend
I
using
would
the razor wire for
Love
climbing.
that. What?
I wouldn't use the razor wire for climbing.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if it would help someone lower down or not. Or if you have to get back up really fast.
I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna be. Where am I gonna be?
Well, how much range you got with that fancy little handheld doodad thing that you've got strapped to yourself?
Not a crazy amount, so I think I need to be kind of... Oh my god, my files just opened over y'all faces. Wrong button. It's fine. Everything's fine. No one will ever know what files I have on my computer. It's okay. Don't panic. What was I doing? The plasma pistol has a range of 8 meters, and the Coalition multi-tool has a range of 15, which is not far, I don't think.
It's not terribly far, especially considering you have to take into account the added elevation where you're going to be.
Okay, so I think I might be at base level 2 from the beginning. And my goal, I think, is going to be, actually, all of our goals. Now, yes, Harry?
Important information has been discovered. I can do it with 2 people. Wait,
she
what?
can switch any 2 people. It does not have to be
sorry.
her and someone else.
Oh.
But I would like to go down there. I would like to be
Him.
frontline.
Sorry.
You're good.
It's difficult with my wife sitting next to me. Anyway.
Interesting. But, okay.
Any 2 people, and it's a range of 30 meters.
I have you as Area in my actual phone, so...
Yeah, I know he's leaping
That's
area
so
in our
funny.
contacts.
Okay, so we can do this 2 ways. Either... I think, honestly, I think it's okay if it's you swapping, Ari. with
Yeah, I want to be
with
front line if
Thaddeus.
I can.
Because if Brick is right behind you guys and invisible, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And you probably can't swap Brick in the power armor, right?
That
Because
might
there's
be
usually a weight limit.
Oh, true.
Doesn't specify. You
Just
can bring
rip him out
along
of the power
objects,
armor and
but
put the
not
other
other
person into it.
creatures.
No,
It
I think
specifies you can bring objects. Is power armor an object that I'm attached to?
Technically.
I think we're good. I think
Yeah,
we're
I
good
agree.
with the way it is. I'll be on the ground, hidden. And start shooting when we start shooting. As far as how dead we want them, I would love to keep at least a couple alive enough to tell us where we're going. I would like hostages. That felt upsetting.
I have
Coming out of my mouth.
quite a lot of Artie's special tranquilizer serum loaded into darts. If anybody would like some of that to hold on to for this.
Are you saying you want them?
Is Brick?
Do they need to be able to walk?
No.
Okay.
So we can slice off all of their extremities.
Okay, that's Ari, you're getting okay.
Sorry, what?
That
They
got
work
dark
well
real
together.
fast.
Ari, I've been grappling with a lot of things. One of them is being, are we sure that we're the good guys? And that was a little much. So
Crystals, was that you or was that Shadow guy?
Wait, we're the good guys.
Okay. Okay.
Kai pointedly
Look,
ignores
they
that
took our
comment.
friends. They're gonna die for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. Any questions on the plan? It is not the best plan. I mean, well, no, actually, I think it's a pretty good plan. But it's not an overly complicated plan, which honestly...
Can we find a spot for me to be where even though I'm invisible, I'm not loud
Is power armor allowed?
if I'm moving?
Maybe we do swap you then. Wait. Yeah.
No, because
Ari could be
Here's a-
quiet.
Here's a random question. Area is much quieter than Brick.
I
So-
can make you quiet until you start moving.
That defeats the purpose. Okay, here's the plan. Here's a new
Well,
plan.
no, because oh, yep. Sorry.
Well, because you're going to be moving when you're walking with them,
What?
right?
I mean, what I thought was canyon.
Yeah.
They come in, and then I just come around the corner after Aries switch
And block them in.
And I'm
You
just like,
can.
"Sup, bitches," and then kill them all.
Yeah.
With a whole bunch of razor
Leave
blades.
hostages.
Kill
I'm
most.
Kill not all of them. Yeah.
gonna bury some of that razor wire just like very lightly under the dust at the end of the canyon that our quarry would be exiting as they try to go through.
Okay.
Because it's magnetic. If they have anything metal on them, it'll get them all tangled up.
Nice.
Ow. Kai just kind
I
of
don't
like...
want them to
The
get out the other side.
B-side.
Hey, it won't hurt them if they don't move.
If they don't live.
If they don't move.
Okay. Or if they don't live.
Anyway, if
Nothing
we
will
could
be-
just find like
It
a
is
little.
only lethal if they try to escape it.
True. All right.
So if I would like to find like a little alcove or some sort of cave or something where like
I keep
if I
forgetting
have
I'm
to
not my
itch
other
my
game
nose,
characters.
they won't hear me.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to picture Brick. I'm just involuntarily picturing Brick scratching his nose in power armor.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that'd be
Should I be with you at the beginning, Brick?
what?
Should I be in the same area as you in the beginning, or should I? Well, okay. Hold on.
Well,
And
if
Kai
you
takes
and
out
Kata,
a little notebook. That.
length. Yeah, if you guys are on the same side as me, then we can really fucking pin them in.
Are you gonna be behind or in front?
Yeah, I want to come up behind
Okay.
them after.
Mm-hmm.
How
Because
tall
you and
is this
Satsi
canyon?
are pretty freaking formidable.
Yeah.
It's a good 15 meters.
15 meters.
You, Satsi, and Amrin on that other side,
Can
and the rest of
can
us.
Ari can Ari be in range of Thaddeus from the top of the canyon?
30
What
meters.
was the
30 meters.
So yes.
Yeah. If,
So we
if
can
Thaddeus is right at the
immediately get
base,
Thaddeus out of
we're
any
close enough.
possibility of melee.
Okay.
So yeah,
Then,
if
then I'll
Aerie,
wait. Yeah.
if all the psionic warriors are on one side, and if you and Bounty Hunter, why, Carta, thank you. I literally said it 5 seconds ago. If you guys are like up above and pin them in from the side I'm coming in, they're screwed.
I can't be up above, but I can be on
Never
the
mind.
ground.
Yeah.
Behind
And
them.
I'll wait with Ari so that I am then there with Thaddeus.
Yeah.
Because also any kind of combat things I can do from that distance. I'm useless in melee.
Okay.
My time to shine.
We have
Yeah.
so then both myself and Kai invisible. I think is a good plan, right? Just in case, even if you don't need it and you're gonna be kind of far away, like it'd still be useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amron finishes setting up the shade cloth and then says, "One thing we're not, well, I hope you're considering, but I haven't heard it yet, is we don't know when they're coming yet."
I was just about to address that, actually.
Would nighttime?
Well, we don't know when they're coming, right? But the ornithopter, we can leave that powered on, but without anything loud running, right? Like,
Carta thinks for a second and says, "I mean, standby mode's not that loud. I could get
Leaf
it
would
going."
know the answer to this.
Yes. Yes.
He's read the manual. He's just never flown the damn thing.
Does the manual tell you how loud it is without beating the
It
wings?
gives
Well,
the
he would-
specific decibels. I'm just kidding.
He would know if we can run it without running the actual, like if we can have power without running the engines,
Yes. It would,
because it's
it
a
would
fuel
use,
cell based system.
Yeah, it would use the. It would use
It's
the
not
power
an
much
internal
more
combustion
slowly, but
engine.
Yes. Yes. It would be relatively quiet.
Yes,
It's
I'm
a
assuming the
two-stroke.
engine itself is very quiet because it's not a combustion engine. It's a fuel cell based power. It's a power cell.
Yes. So you want to keep it on.
They're solid state. I want to keep the high power comms unit running as a relay so we can talk to Bessie up on the stealth ship with all of the sensors so we can see when they're coming.
Bessie's barely gonna be able to see the bandits, like colony or whatever. I don't think she's gonna be able to see a person.
Because we put it into orbit.
Yeah, we were told that it's gonna take a really long time for her to even find the base of their operations.
Yeah, but can Bessie watch a single spot and
Bessie
tell us when
can.
something is there?
Bessie can, at the expense of searching.
What can I do with the goggles?
The goggles of object penetration allow you to essentially look through things and see their inner workings. It's very useful for detecting traps, seeing what is on the inside of locked objects. They're also very good. I mean, there's a reason they give you a search bonus instead of, say, a spot bonus. I think it's advantage on search checks or something like that.
I think we just
The UHD camera, what kind of range does that give us in terms of being able to see things?
It gives you a significant zoom, but it's not like it's got a telephoto lens on it.
okay. I think
You know more about cameras than I do.
I do. A UHD. I've never a UHD. It depends on the lens. Yeah. But I don't think we have a telephoto 600mm lens on that thing, so it's probably not that good. I think the best way to go about this is to just spread ourselves out basically above where we're gonna have to be and keep watch. Like, I think it's gonna be kind of a classic situation here.
Okay.
Going back to roots.
Where are we currently relative to the skiff?
30 minutes
the
away
skiff-
up.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hike back down to it.
We have a broadband scanner. We could probably detect their transmissions with that. If they've
they're
got any kind
transmitting,
of
you
radio
could.
gear.
Okay.
I walk over to Carta
or we just keep watching.
Can I look at and he's gesturing at the rifle that she has because he doesn't know the fucking name for it.
Oh, sure. Yes, it's called a pulse caster.
Oh yeah.
Made by my people. Here. Don't press that button.
Nope.
She points at where the trigger would be.
And Brick very deftly, because he's used to guns, flips down whatever.
Looks through the scope.
Caps are on the scope and checks it out and sees its range.
It seems to have a full-on sniper setup scope. It's got like a adjustable 8 to like 16x capability.
You want to keep a lookout with this thing?
I was planning on it.
Cool.
Although, as you can see, limited field of view, but I'll do what I can.
Yeah, it's not much better than, or it's a lot better than mine. So.
I mean, we can
Alright.
take shifts depending on
Yeah.
how long this takes, but I think
Brick can use his rifle as well, but mine just gives advantage on my spot checks.
So at what point should I swap in? Like as soon as the bandits see them, or do we wait? Because I don't want Thaddeus to be in danger.
No, let him get real close.
Let him get close.
I think we wait for as many of them as possible to actually be in the canyon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I
we
would
have
say,
comms on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whoever has the best view on it.
yeah.
can
I mean,
give
I
you
would
a-
say as soon as if Thaddeus is touched,
Switch.
like
Okay.
immediately, and if not before then.
Got it. Okay.
The moment Thaddeus hits something with the broom, that's the
Well,
signal.
okay. Let's not have that as the trigger because he's gonna miss immediately.
No,
Oh.
not him actually hitting anything, just him trying to swing it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's probably good too.
If the broom, if the business end of the broom is pointed up, swap,
Okay.
and then you can come in with the side blade and complete the swing.
Oh,
Oh.
cinematic masterpiece.
Just like
Yes.
Just holding up a broom, trembling. There's just air. So cool.
cool.
I wish I could animate. Anyway,
Anyway. Are you
Okay.
ready? Is the plan?
Aye, Captain. Sorry, what?
I think so.
Captain.
All right. Carta takes first watch and starts keeping an eye on the canyon. What are your orders for Bessie? Because you haven't, as far as I'm aware, no one's officially checked
Bessie's
in yet.
currently on the recon mission, trying to find the bandit base, I believe. Well, okay, actually, because we decided we were going to interrogate someone to get intel, right?
Mhm.
To try and find their base. So in that case, we might not have left Bessie. I think Bessie might just be in orbit right now. I think by default, Bessie's probably just scanning to try and look for anything of interest. But
Okay. Bessie is relaying you a topographical map of the area, so you do have that advantage.
That's helpful. All right. Now we wait.
All right. And now you wait, and the day actually does pass, and the night begins to.
how
Creep
long
in
is
upon
it
you.
actually? Because I would be resting during that time.
Oh, it's long rest level of time.
Oh, okay, cool.
Um,
Because I would do my long rest actually during that time, and then meditate to recover my psionic focus
Okay.
until interrupted.
Yeah, and it goes late enough into the night where maybe I mean it's to the point where you have no idea when they're showing up, so you may as well get some rest at some point. So what do all of you end up doing as night begins to close in?
Do we know that they won't come at night? Has Amron told us that? Are they strictly during the day?
No, Amron says that they'll come through whenever they feel like it. It's what they do. They don't. I can't say they patrol as regularly as they could, but they do come through here. And this is the one place they have to go through if they want to go where they want to go.
Mm-hmm.
I may have blacked out, but like, are Thaddeus and Sassy down there already?
Not yet.
Okay.
No. Well,
Yeah.
no. I think. Well, Grant, you tell us. Because I think we could all figure this out. Like, from where Carta is saying she can see stuff, will we have enough time to go to our positions, basically?
She says if they're, by my estimates, if I'm lucky and I spot them early enough, you might have 30 minutes or so to get into position.
Okay.
That's long enough, right?
What do you think, Kai?
Ish.
If we run. Yeah.
Yep, if you double time it, you would be able to make it.
Oh, wake me up when they get here.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with leaving at least Thaddeus and Satsi down below. Because they'll be safe no matter what, because Harry will constantly be in range.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm not gonna sleep. I'm just looking at the stars. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Okay. Yeah, they make their own little camp down there.
Okay.
I'll try to find a quiet moment alone with to corner Kai.
How does that go?
I don't know. Maybe I'm probably sitting watching. I don't know. Maybe the opposite track. I don't know. Kai needs some time by herself. stare at the stars, like Aries doing. So I'm just vibing.
I'll just walk over quietly and just like sit down next to Kai. Hey.
I don't look at you, but I say hi.
Yeah, so guess I'm not really sure how to. Well, I mean, you know, I kind of laugh in the face of certain destruction, but I'm really sorry about how things went back there. That's not how I wanted things to go.
It's not how I wanted things to go either.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's just... You know I love you, Leaf, but it's just really hard to be a captain when the smartest person on your team refuses to ever listen to you. And I know you could probably do my job better, and I don't know why I've been put in this position. I asked Wadsworth if I could give it up, and he won't let me. So...
If I tried to do your job, we would all die. We would all be dead so long since.
Don't
Oh, of course.
Shut up, you're not here.
Nope, I'm not there.
You're not there. He goes, nope, not there.
You've kept us alive.
I have kept all of you
Clearly,
alive.
I would have gotten us all killed. Every time I make a decision, it almost gets us all killed.
Not really. Half the time I make a decision, I get myself killed.
Oh, you're still here.
I almost killed. Okay, fine. Almost killed. Y'all counting. You're not even there. You, DM, don't even exist in this universe, so get out of here. Does Grant Bowman exist in D&D in space?
Hey, Grant, if you need it, I actually have a stat block for the DM.
No.
Oh, that's cool.
No.
I have two
No.
different ones.
No. Don't put that idea in his head. Anyway, we're having a nice moment right now.
Yeah.
Look. Like, we all agreed that you were the right choice for captain. All of us. Like, sure, like, I've read books, I've studied tactics. People follow you. People trust you.
No, you don't. And I actually turn to look at you now. You do not trust me. You love me, but you don't trust me. And that's fair. And that's why I'm trying to be better. But it's hard.
I trust you to do what you think is right, is best for everyone. And more importantly, they all trust you. Like, do you think any of them would follow me if you weren't here?
Yes.
Not if they're smart, but like I don't think they would. I wouldn't follow me.
I just
Like, and like, heck, half the time I'd choose the damn dog over them. I shouldn't be captain.
I mean, Wonder is very important.
You're the only person on this team that I would choose over the dog.
That I'm concerned about that for the safety of the rest of our teammates. I know you love Wonder, and I would love to never have her be in mortal danger. And honestly, she could probably hold her own better than most of us. That does concern me.
Well, you know, that's why you really kind of need to be captain. Among many other reasons. And yeah, clearly, your instincts were right back there. I should not have done that.
I don't know what
I
I'm
should
doing
have
either.
listened.
I have no idea how we're gonna deal with Rima. I was the one who got it to happen in the first place. If I hadn't kept my stupid mouth shut, we were talking to that demon thing, that we wouldn't even have this problem. And it's all my fault, just like it always is. And I don't know what to do to fix it.
That demon showed you something, right?
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't see what you saw, but I saw what it was doing, and there was no time travel there. It was looking at the present. Whatever was happening was already happening. You didn't cause it, and there was nothing you could have done to stop it. Not then. But with you alive, leading us, bringing people together, like, we have a chance of getting Rima back, and that, it might be a slim chance, but we have one. I have to believe that. And I know you believe that, because otherwise we'd have... Well...
Yeah, I hope you're right.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I'm gonna... Kai might look a little misty-eyed. I'm gonna go get some water or something.
I'll go like darts or something.
What'd you say? Gonna throw darts or something?
I said I'm gonna go load darts.
Oh.
And I'm back.
Was I able to hear any of that, by the way? Just for, like, reasons.
My comms would definitely be off.
Yeah,
and I would have checked that I wasn't hearing feedback.
Or were you, like,
before
far
I said any of
away?
it. Oh,
I mean,
yes.
yeah, like
Okay.
maybe
Leaf
you.
would not have had that conversation if he knew anyone else was within earshot.
Okay.
Yeah,
So unless you snuck up on us,
I think
No,
Kai
I
too,
wouldn't have
because
done that.
despite y'all knowing her very well and being able to probably read this, I don't think she would tell anyone but Leaf that she tried to give up the captain position.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Okay.
and Leaf would not tell any of the rest of y'all that he'd prioritize the dog over you.
We already know.
It's fine. We've already accepted it anyway.
I'm sure everyone realizes it, but it doesn't need to be said out loud.
Exactly.
Uh,
Why did I know service?
and that's also why the dog's not with us, because, you know,
In a
I
situation.
don't want to have to make that choice.
Exactly. What is everyone else doing while Kai goes and cries in a corner?
Oh,
Her usual thing, you know. Nothing new.
just the same. I haven't really moved.
Dogs are a big priority, Heathclaw. You're right.
It's true.
Rick would be keeping watch now.
Okay. Carta lent you her rifle, so you can do so properly.
Okay.
And is taking a cat nap somewhere.
Cool.
Oh, is it like nighttime now?
Oh yes.
Okay,
Very
I
much
might.
So.
I'll
If-
take a. I'll take a small sleep as well.
If
Dismissal
there
is
is
EP.
any
I'm gonna
time
take a small sleep.
left, if there is any time left after that long rest period and that conversation, Leaf would just be poking around inside his own brain, trying to find, trying to track down where that, like, if there's any other locked sections of his hardware. Like, is there any other, like, is there anything else encrypted in there? Just like, even if he can't unlock it, just so that he knows how much information exists. Like, he'd be poking around exploring to see what he can find.
Go ahead and roll a computer use check for that.
Computer use
having
check
stuff
for
in
your
his
own
own-
brain.
Yes, because having stuff in his brain that he didn't know about is very disconcerting for him in a system that, as far as he knows, he kind of designed. That's a nat 20.
Yeah, let's go.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Would you like that with the plus?
I don't need that.
Can I say it anyway?
Sure.
What is it? 40 something?
No, it's a 33.
God.
Nice.
Well, oh boy, is there more stuff hidden there. There's a lot. And it's a disconcerting amount. Not just hardware, but just information files.
That's
Like
that's
memories.
like on the scale of the backups that I have ongoing of my current brain, how much information is there?
A lot. You have full
Fuck.
access to everything. You're able to map it out. You just can't get in.
I hate that.
Dang.
For you. I hate that for you. I don't know about this. Kai doesn't know about this. Vicky knows about this, hates it.
Now, here's the better question. Is this a therapeutical issue or is this a programming issue?
This is a programming issue. This is data storage.
I was making a joke.
Because
Heath
if
Boss
it was a
scared.
therapy issue, that would be a much easier solution.
But yeah, no, probably.
It's a fun way to spend a night. Staring into the sky, knowing that there are things in your brain that you can't unlock. Fun.
That's. Whew. Okay.
And
That's gonna be something to figure out later.
Oh, and for the record, I didn't catch the end of Leaf and Kai's conversation.
Oh, you didn't.
So I don't know what situation Kai is in at the moment.
Kai's crying. Kai was
Okay.
misty. I believe I said she was getting a little misty-eyed and said, "I'm gonna go get some water now."
Oh, misty eye of the captain.
Make a listen check.
Make a listen check. Okay.
Uh-oh.
This is before I take my small sleep.
Mhm.
That's a nat 20, baby. Oh
Yes!
my god!
This is actually as you're beginning to drift off.
Okay.
We're gonna burn through all the nat 20s before combat starts.
I
Fuck.
know.
This is how probability works, right? We're all science people. We know that probability must maintain a balance.
You hear a rustle nearby, and as you start to kind of wake up, you look over. You're not sure how in the darkness, but you somehow know. Kai, you're staring at your dad again.
Nope. Okay, guns out. Actually, I'm gonna roll to see how cool I am about this. Not at all. That's a nat 1. Okay, gun comes out. I fire at
What
nothing.
did I say about balance?
I know. Yeah.
You fire,
Yeah.
and
God, I hope I don't hit anybody.
Would we hear that?
make an attack roll.
Probably.
Let's see if you
Christ.
strike down your father.
It's with the plasma pistol, by the way.
No, don't strike him down. He comes back stronger if that happens. I know this storyline.
Wait a minute.
This isn't the book. Wait. Plasma pistol. That's Dirty 20. It's a good hit.
You
Who
hit,
did you hit?
and in the flash of light, for a moment, this apparition of your father illuminates, and you could swear it morphs into someone else entirely. For a second, you could have sworn it was Maliana. And then after a few agonizing seconds, you just hear something collapse to the ground.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I get up and I go over.
And
There's other people around.
yes, Carta's already up and has pulled out her sidearm and is just kind of running over, trying to see what's going on.
Who did I hit?
You walk over. Turns out it looks like some sort of animal.
Okay. What
Some
kind?
sort of multi-legged, scaly thing that has a branch of some sort of plant just kind of dangling out of its mouth.
Oh.
And it's laying there.
I wander over too, I guess, because gunshots.
Is it dead?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I really thought you just murked Thaddeus.
I really thought so too. No, he's
Like,
downstairs.
Yeah, he's down in the
Oh,
canyon
you're
with
right.
Sassy.
Thank
That
God.
was the first thought that popped into my head. Like Thaddeus came back to say something.
Thank
Oh.
God.
Zap.
Just
God, the
dead.
paperwork.
Oh. Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay. Sorry,
poor
little
animal.
guy. Shit.
Oh, we
definitely
got
not-
food.
Are you still watching the canyon?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna head over there.
Brick, make a spot check for me.
Great.
Is there any multiplier or anything because of the scope, or is it just my regular roll?
You're able to make it without the
Okay.
huge disadvantage that I would impose for doing it without the scope.
26.
Yes, let's go.
As you focus back in, almost just out of happenstance, you immediately focus in on what looks like dust trails, and you track them within a couple of seconds. There are a few vehicles heading your way from the wastelands.
I saw him. I got him. Guys,
Oh,
guys,
okay, so
guys.
I'm running back
guys,
over to you
guys.
instead.
Okay,
Sorry, little animal, rest in peace. Dashes over.
Yeah, just sorry.
We'll eat you later. Bye.
I stand there for a second and I'm just like, Maliana, if that was you, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shoot. Okay, gotta go by.
I give Kai a kind of worried look and then rush off after Eri.
Yeah, I try to shake it off and, well, no, I need you to touch me. To go invisible.
Right.
Yeah. So, I just kind of run over to you and I'm like, okay, invisible, please now. We'll talk about that later. Okay, thank you, bye.
High five.
Rick just runs past. Hit me.
Wham. Joey, hold the.
Okay, and did you leave the power armor in the canyon, or did you bring it with you?
Probably would have left it down there for me to sprint down and get into it.
Okay. Carta's back in position. Amryn turns off the heat lamp that she was using and follows. All of you who are making this hike quickly down the trail, make balance checks for me.
That's totally fair, you know that? Also,
I'm upstairs.
desperately
baby.
trying to find
There
the
you
song
are.
that you wanted for this part. It's not in the folder, Grant. I'm gonna find it.
It should be.
It's not in the folder.
I was going through mission 5.
not
It
in the
should all be there.
I found it. It's not in the folder. It's not in the folder. I looked it up. It's fine. What are we rolling? Balance.
Yes, balance, please.
Rick did surprisingly well with an 18.
I'm taking a fucking header.
Oh no.
Hold on.
The 20s have been used.
Yeah, 8.
8?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Brick, you do just well enough. Perhaps to Kai's chagrin, Carta did so well she actually manages a reflex save and saves you from all the damage. You still take 1 point of damage from stumbling.
That's fine.
And she's like, "You okay?" As you're about to head down there.
I'm gonna take the excuse of I'm still recovering from what just happened. I'm fine. And
Alright.
I just keep going.
Okay. Within a surprisingly short time, you are down at the base of the canyon, passing by the hover skiff, and Satsi and Thaddeus are waiting, and waiting for the signal to walk out. Presumably, it's up to Ari and Carta to call it once they see the bandits approach close enough to see the two of them walking out. Correct?
Yeah, and I think Kai's gonna check as soon as she gets into her, or as she's running to her position, just say over comms, once you get into position, confirm over radio. You go from there.
Confirm.
Okay.
This is your Deadeye Bounty Hunter. I'm ready to go when you are.
In
You
position.
hear two snaps over the radio. And a Thaddeus say, I guess we're ready. I guess that's what
Satsy.
that means.
Yeah. Okay. I probably get to my position last because I stumbled.
Remember, Satsi, act weak. Thaddeus, just be yourself.
Okay.
All right. I'm in position. All right.
All right. Ari.
On you.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, actually, all of you start hearing the sound of beat-up old vehicles approaching. There's a combination of the roar of combustion engines and just the skid of wheels on loose ground. As
And I do
These
activate my psionic armor.
okay, as these things get closer, Ari, you can give the call whenever you're ready now.
Or to swap or to...
No,
No,
to
forward.
have them
Oh,
go
my
out.
bad. Oh, okay. I let them get just a tiny bit closer, before I'm like, okay, go ahead.
Okay, Satsi and Thaddeus start walking out, and more or less as they clear the corner of the canyon, you hear a horn from one of those vehicles and a whole bunch of shouts and alien whoops in the distance. And a moment later, the vehicles come roaring through that main entrance and skid to a halt with a swirl of dust around the two of them. There are a pair of what look like cobbled together all-terrain truck-like things. One of them with a turret of some kind built into it, and as well as three ramshackle motorcycles. Because why not? And
Should've brought
all
my
of
bike.
and all of the various bandits, except for a few, climb out of their vehicles and kind of just surround the two of them. And through the universal translator, you hear one of them say, "All right, you two, hand over your credits, and maybe we'll let you walk away." What do you think, guys? They all just start cackling.
Are they all past where Brick and Kai are at now?
Oh, yes.
Excellent. They're all on motorized vehicles with tires?
Yes.
Interesting. If I attack an object, do I become visible?
I think if you attack
Just-
anything.
I think if you make an attack roll.
Give me give me just 1 sec. Because there's some weird conditions on it.
I'm gonna let
Proceed
them get
with
close as
hostile
fucking
intent.
possible.
Brick is
Invisibility.
for that car.
What if I were to just make a...
It ends if you attack any creature.
Got any grenades?
No, I don't need a grenade. I would like to,
And that does include area of effects that include a foe. But it's yeah.
my plan is to... So you said 3 motorcycles and 1, like, big all-terrain vehicle?
Two
Two,
big all-terrain
okay.
vehicles. One with a turret.
My goal was to sneak inside and cut the wires.
Smart.
Make a move silently check with advantage, because they are all being incredibly loud right now.
I'm also invisible.
You are also invisible, so they can't spot you. That's why it's a move silently check.
What?
Stop.
Miss ma'am?
Vicky,
No.
You can lie.
No.
You're a
You
lie.
also-
You can lie in this game.
You also get a +2 on attack rolls for being invisible when you do decide to attack something that's like alive.
It's gonna probably be sooner than I expected. Move silently.
You have no idea what they rolled. Yes.
Okay, hold on. Where is it?
Well,
I'm just
That's,
Well,
a,
she's
that's a
doing-
6.
okay.
They rolled a grand total of a 4.
Thank Christ.
Oh, okay.
Thank God.
Man, those engines.
Oh, wait, you
are
said with advantage.
loud.
They were rolling with
Yeah.
disadvantage
No.
on my end. Yes, it's with
Yeah,
advantage
you
on
roll
your
with
end.
advantage.
Never mind. That's 20. Dirty 20. We're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, they absolutely will not hear you, whatever. You get close to whichever one of those trucks you want to.
Whichever one's closest to me.
Okay, it is the one without the turret.
Okay. Oh. Actually, no, I forgot there was one with the... Can I do the one with the turret?
Okay, you get to the one with the turret.
Okay, I know a lot about vehicles. I'm a gearhead. I would like to cut all the wires that provide the vehicle and the turret power.
Roll an offensive repair check.
What does that mean?
It's a repair check to sabotage.
This dice is going in jail.
Would it not be disabled device?
Would it be disabled
It would
device?
be
Should I roll a second time?
It would be
Yes, yes, you
sabotage,
should.
Damn.
Trying with this one now. Please, God. Oh, that's so much better. 17.
Nice.
Well, wouldn't you know it? Because you happen to have a knife on you like everybody does in
I
every
have a hot
university.
knife, specifically.
You also have a hot knife. You managed to slice right through these as if it's a hot knife through butter.
Excellent.
And all of a
Or
sudden,
a very
you just-
hot knife through metal.
and all of a sudden you just hear the vehicle choke and die, and you're pretty sure you hear the guy in the turret go, what's going
Does
on here?
Rick notice this?
Yes, you notice one of the vehicles which had lights and a spotlight on Thaddeus and Satsi. Its spotlight just dies.
Rick turns the corner with his heavy plasma cannon on his shoulder,
Hell yeah.
and I'm going for the other truck.
Oh my god.
Make an
Okay.
attack roll.
Are you
I
gonna
will-
tell
I-
me that?
You'll see it.
I would also
I
like
won't
to say
see
before
it.
you do this.
No, I'm
before
saying
you do
I
this,
want to
for
get
the
it to
record,
safety and maybe under the truck or something. Not the truck
Oh.
you're shooting at, but
We should commandeer one of them.
Before you do this, just whatever you're about to do, for the record.
he's about to blow up a truck.
Yes, before you do this,
Oh, shit.
actions directed at unattended objects do not negate the power. Causing harm indirectly is not an attack. If an area of effect attack that includes an enemy is an attack, but an attack at an object that happens to indirectly harm someone is not an attack on that person and will not make you visible.
Grant is
So,
Okay.
Amanda is my witness.
Mhm.
I rolled a nat 20. So I will be rolling 20d12
Oh, let's go.
for the crit.
What
you
what
kidding
truck?
me?
What truck?
So
There is no
You
truck.
switch. Are you kidding me? You guys got this.
that is a grand total of 111 damage.
That's enough to destroy this truck like 3 times over. Okay.
I need to move.
Yeah.
All of you notice the one truck just lose power. The next thing you're aware of is the other truck explodes and just is enveloped in plasma.
Rick, I assume that was you. Good job.
I just
There was a
whisper into my
driver.
comm. I just whisper into my comm to for Satsi and Thaddeus. Act like you didn't see that coming.
Satsi immediately just mimes ah! and kind of pulls Thaddeus back and to the ground.
I
I
didn't
don't
see it
think
coming.
Thaddeus needs to act at all.
I take advantage of the explosion, and
You've had your surprise action. I'm sorry.
oh, okay.
You've had your surprise action.
I was just gonna say
Should
run
I-
away,
should I-
but okay.
Should I
I'm
switch
in the truck
now?
now.
Oh, sorry.
I've died in
You're
a
in
truck
the-
before, Grant.
You're in the unexploded truck right now.
I know.
You're pretty sure there was a driver in the other one, but they seem to have disintegrated.
That's fair.
It's a nothingness.
Were they disintegrated by the plasma blast, or were they disintegrated by the truck exploding?
By the
It
truck
matters.
exploding.
It matters, because if it was the plasma blast, then Brick's visible, and if it was the truck exploding, then
I mean, I
No,
cut
the,
then
one
he's not.
Brick.
the plasma blast took care of the truck. Thoroughly. Okay. I'm gonna say I'm gonna arbitrarily say Carta goes next, because she's assuming everything's just popping off now. There is a gunshot, a blast, and another one of these guys. Let's see. Another one of the more ragtag-looking ones. Their top half is missing.
Nice.
Carter.
And let's
Wow.
see.
How many of them are left alive?
There's still a good 11 of them.
Oh, okay.
Leaf, would you like to do anything?
Yeah, I'd like to shoot one of them with a trank dart.
Okay, I will give you some descriptions if you do well on a spot check. Otherwise, it's going to be at random.
Spot 12.
You're pretty. I'll give you this. You're pretty sure you know which one was shouting the orders earlier, and demanding credits. They're kind of hunkered down behind, hunkered down next to the truck that just went dead for some reason. You could try hitting them, but everybody else, there's no other distinguishing information about them.
Are there any of them that don't seem to, like, are there any of them that are, like, particularly less armored than the others, or is it kind of... No? Okay, then I'll aim for that one.
Okay, make an attack roll.
I'm so good at those. 19. What?
Yes.
And did we ever note what the DC is for that stuff?
For which stuff? Oh,
The trank dart.
It's really high, because Artie made it.
Yeah.
That dice is in jail now. Okay.
Join the
I don't
club.
remember what the DC is, but it's high.
They just collapse.
Hell yeah.
They just collapse. I'm just gonna make a note in my little
Nothing
turn
has
order.
yet succeeded a DC. No, nothing has yet succeeded a saving throw against it, as far as I'm aware.
We haven't tried it on Brick.
They rolled a 5.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
I've rolled several times worse today, so I have no sympathy.
Okay, who else is next? Amryn. Amryn's going to hold her axe in case she needs to go save someone. Ari. It is
Hi.
your turn.
Okay.
Pop off.
Yeah, I mean, the distraction did its job, so I'm gonna swap with Thaddeus now.
Okay, Thaddeus is more than willing. You don't have to fight him over it.
So I swap, and the bandits see a flash, and then all of a sudden I'm there, and I'm just like, hi, and I have my side blade at the ready.
You can't attack.
Huh?
Can't.
I can attack?
Yes.
Actually,
Yes,
is there one close enough that I could, like, take hostage, like, with my...
there was one that was approaching Thaddeus and Satsi. You could move a little bit closer and perform an opposed grapple check.
Okay, I do.
I'll give you advantage too, because they are not expecting this.
Cool.
Twice.
With my non.
That's not a
dice.
broom.
Well,
You
Loss.
have your strength. Just
okay, 15.
That's actually tied.
Oh.
want to do another
think it-
roll off?
Meets it beats on the aggressor's side.
Yeah. So I think you just barely managed to get this character under control, but you're pretty sure they can break out if they want to. They're just not trying hard enough yet.
Okay.
Okay, but isn't your method of restraining them literally holding a side blade to their neck?
Yes.
How hard are they struggling?
With them trying to hold you back from, slicing them. Yes. Okay. Well, with that being said, just so we have it ready for next time, roll initiative.
I'm so excited.
And
18.
let me know. 18
Plus your
for
dex.
Ari.
Bad.
Oh, plus my dex. Hold up.
Oh.
I didn't do it right.
What was it for Kai?
Bad.
23.
Not a surprise.
30, 20. Sorry.
10.
Okay.
14.
14 for Leaf. And
Also 14 for Brick.
Ooh.
What's
least-
your dex?
That it's 12. You're probably higher.
Yeah, actually.
Okay. Well, all that being said, we will pick this up next time with a fight. And, this'll be fun.
I crit with the thing.
Let's get our friends back.
I'm
Yes,
so
let's
waiting.
go.
Woo! Oh, so fun. Well, thank you all so much for joining us for some D&D in space tonight. Thank you to our lovely Game Master Grant for weaving such an incredible story, despite having to work off of a laptop that is not ideal for this situation. Thank you to my lovely party mates, Amanda, McKenna, and Kyle. Oh, shit. No, not by from the kitchen. Mother, do you want to come by? Do you want to come say hello on stream?
Jersey.
If I'll leave it up to her. If she wants to come in, she can come in. We shall see if she makes an appearance. But I will continue doing our outro. But thank you to my lovely party mates who make playing D&D just so much fun. Oh, here she is. There she is. The famous Lynn Jersey. Hey. Say hi to stream.
Hi, stream.
Bye,
Much
stream.
love.
I gotta get back to the kitchen before I get in trouble.
No, you can.
No, I'm just kidding.
Bye.
Guys.
Who's talking if she's there?
Oh no!
Aiden's in the other room too.
The mystery continues.
It's very funny. But thank you guys all for joining us today and for watching. As far as the rest of the week goes, week's over. So as far as next week goes, on Monday I will not be streaming Dredge because I will be working a 12-hour shift at the theater. So I will stream on Tuesday instead. So Dredge stream Tuesday, regular time, but a different day. Wednesday, me and Aiden will be back with some not amateur astronomy, just an astronomy stream. I promise to you that we will bring y'all an astronomy stream this week. It's been a little rough. Aiden just submitted a proposal, but now he's done, so we can actually stream. And then on Thursday, we're gonna get into this. Oh boy. Oh god. I'm so excited. I love D&D. But I think that is about it. Join the Discord if you're not on it. We have a good time. Follow if you're new here. Subscribe if you feel so inclined. It's September. You can get it for 25% off, and you can support us. And I think that's about it. Anybody else have anything?
You got the great podcast.
Yeah, go forget about it.
Shout out to Mac for always remembering to plug my show.
Good show.
No episode will come out tomorrow at some point. I just have to finish it. It's a bonus episode, but it'll be fun. Yeah, I guess that's it. We'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.